A wealthy father had two sons. The younger grew restless under the comfort of his home. One day, he came to his father and said, "Give me my share of the inheritance now." Though the request broke the father's heart, he divided his goods and gave the son what he asked for. The younger son traveled far away to a distant country. At first, he spent everything in careless living. Friends surrounded him while his money lasted, but when the money was gone, so were the friends. Then a severe famine swept through the land. Hungry and ashamed, he took work feeding pigs, and he longed to eat their food because no one gave him anything. At last he came to himself. In the silence of his misery, he remembered his father's house and the servants who had bread enough to spare. He said, "I will rise and go to my father, and I will say to him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and before you. I'm no longer worthy to be called your son.'" So he began the long road home. While he was still far off, his father saw him. The old man did not wait for an apology at the door. He ran to meet him, wrapped him in his arms, and kissed him. The son tried to speak the words he had rehearsed, but the father called to his servants, "Bring quickly the best robe, put a ring on his hand, and sandals on his feet. Kill the fattened calf. Let us eat and celebrate, for this my son was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." But the older brother, hearing the music, became angry and refused to enter. The father went out and pleaded with him gently. "Son," he said, "you are always with me, and all that is mine is yours. But we had to celebrate because your brother was dead and is alive. He was lost and is found." The younger son learned that forgiveness is not earned by perfect speeches or repaired fortunes, but received through humble repentance and a father's mercy. The older brother learned that grace should not be resented when God restores the broken. The lesson of the story is this: God runs to the repentant sinner with mercy, and heaven rejoices when the lost are brought home. While he was still a long way off, his father saw him and felt compassion.